Okay, just a real quick one. I found my piece of crown molding. This is a jig. You can see inside right, inside left. But that's the crown I'm going to use. And I'm already having an issue with it. Not the crown, but my box. Because I failed to plan for the spacing. So this should have actually been another inch or so, because now the box isn't going to go like, or the panel's not going to go like this, but you can see, I mean, the width is fine, but look, let's flip it around. It's, oh, and I don't want to drop this thing. You see how, if we bring it right up to the crown, which is pretty much where it wants to go, I'm a little bit long, so I've got a couple of choices, and it all requires work. I got more than a couple, but hold on. I can, yeah. Man, this thing is solid too. I could probably almost hang off this thing. I thought about notching out here. That's work. I could take this all apart. That's work. Yeah, I didn't even think about that when I was doing it, because I'm like, oh yeah, fine. But all I need was another ½ an inch or an inch, probably an inch, to get it away from, to give me a little separation between the edge where the crown's going to be and where the start of the access panel is going to be. So another inch. So I'm going to think about that, the best way to do it, because I'm going to have to fix it. I thought I might be able to take one of the, to modify this a little bit, but I can't. Because if you look at it, all the corners, all the edges, all the plastic edges have a job to do. Like this has a job to do. There's a couple of hinges there. So I thought that I might be able to cheat and maybe like cut down one of these edges, but it's not going to work. So I'm going to have to do more work. I'm going to have to do more work for Bob. I'm not quite sure the easiest way. The easiest way is to take it apart and move it back, put in a filler, or just recut. Yeah, it's just more work for me. Either way I look at it. And this thing is like, it ain't going nowhere. Not that it had to be tough as nails, because this is basically, and there's our word basically, this is just a nailer. It's just a big old heavy duty nailer. Yeah. All right, I got to think on it. I'm going to Walmart. It's, because it's, just to get out of the house, even though it's freezing out there. I'm going to go to World. All right, I'll leave you with this shot right there. All right, and that's my dilemma for the moment. But I like that crown, and we'll get it figured out. It's I'm taking you along for the ride, so you can see what you're going to be up against if you ever do this stuff for yourself, or if you have done it for yourself. You know what I'm going through. All right, sit tight. More to come.